All right. Good morning or afternoon, guys. My name is Maya Fink, and I'm one of the Pilates instructors at University of Toronto, Mississauga. I'm going to be teaching you guys a Pilates fit class. So just quickly, you're going to need a mat, and then something to use as hand weights. So I'm going to be using the Stop Pilates Marathon hand weights, and they're just 2 pounds, but you can use 1 pound. I have here an optional water bottle, also some cans. You can also use a juice or a milk carton, wine bottles, anything that you have around the house. And if you don't have anything, or if your arms are not very strong, then don't worry. You can do this whole series without using any weights whatsoever. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and read you out a small disclaimer before we start. So guys, please do not undertake any physical activity without checking in with your physician first to ensure that you are in good health. Also, please ensure that the space you are working from is appropriate to the activities in this session. Clear foot room, safe distance from furniture to move. Okay, so we're just going to be starting today lying down. So I just have my hand weights here, and I'm just going to place them close by. I'm going to place them by my hips here. And I'm just going to go ahead and start lying down all the way on my back, and we'll start with some spinal articulation. So as I roll down, I'm thinking about engaging my lower abdominals and placing my head down. I might be cut off in certain angles here when I lie down, but just listen to my cues here. We're going to inhale, arms come up towards the ceiling. We're going to bring our chin towards our chest. We're going to lift up and over towards our toes. There's a little tight there. Try not to bend your knees like I did. And start rolling down from your lower back all the way down. Reach your arms up to your ears, and we'll start again. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling, chin towards your chest. We're going to lift up and over using our abdominals, staying on the back of our sit bones to reach towards our toes. Feel the nice stretch in the back of the hamstrings as well, and slowly start rolling down all the way to your neck. We got 2 more. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to bring our chin towards your chest. We're going to lift up and over towards your toes, nice and slow. Feel the lengthening of the back of the hamstrings, hollow out that belly. And as you roll down, imagine that your hips are being rolled towards your rib cage. So right in this position here, I'm thinking about pulling my hips back all the way and then lying down flat. Last one, guys. Arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to bring our chin towards our chest. We're going to lift up and over towards our toes. Exhaling. Feel the lengthening in your hamstrings. And back down from the lower spine all the way to the top. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do some isolations for our abdominals. We're going to crisscross our hands on our chest. Rotate our left leg away from our body. So our foot is going to rotate externally. We're going to pull our hips back so our back flattens against the mat, lifting up that left leg. Upper body is going to come up into a small crunch. We're going to rotate towards that leg. We're going to hold for a total of 12 seconds. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, back down, and relax. We're going to go 2 more on that same side on that left. Same thing. We're pulling the leg back up by pulling our hips back. Inhale, upper body lifts in small rotation. Hold for 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Keep engaging your abdominals. Flatten your back against the mat. Relax your leg. Relax your head. Last one on this side. Inhale for 6. And exhale. Back down. Relax. Let's do the right leg. So the right leg is going to twist externally. We're going to pull those hips back, flattening my back against the mat here. I'm lifting my upper body into a small crunch and rotating towards the right. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 5, 6. Back down and relax. Same leg, that right. We're flattening our back against the mat, lifting up our leg. Upper body is going to lift up, small rotation. Hold for 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale. Keep engaging those abs. And back down, relax. Your back should be flat the whole time. We got the last one. Give it your all. We're going to inhale for 6. Lift. And exhale. Keep holding. Back down. And relax. We're going to grab our hand weights. Remember again that you don't need to have hand weights. You can do this whole series without using any weights in your hands or any substitution. I'm just using the Marathon 2-pound weights here. So I'm bringing my arms up towards the ceiling. I'm inhaling. As I exhale and bringing myself up and over, we're going to bend our knees towards our toes here and lift up our chest. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do some obliques. As we roll down the same way we would have in our roll down and then extend the legs, we're not going to extend all the way. We're going to feel our tailbone against the mat, and we're going to open that left arm towards the corner of our mat and back into center. We're going to do that same side, that left. We're going to reach towards that corner and relax. The whole time you're thinking of maintaining your belly nice and hollow, exhaling as you open that arm out and then back up. Exhale. We got 4 more. Make sure your hand is nice and heavy and that right hand stays in front of you so you know where the center is. Last one. Exhale. Back up to center and relax forwards, round your spine. We're going to do the other side. Lift up your chest. We're going to come down. I'm just going to rotate myself so that you can still see my face. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do that right arm. So as I come down, my lower abs are being engaged. I'm keeping my left arm here. I'm opening to the corner of the mat, keeping my arm nice and heavy, and then back to center. I'm exhaling. And back to center. Again, exhale. And back to center. We got 4 more. Watch as my belly stays hollow. My upper body stays fairly still, and I'm just moving that arm open. 2 more. Last one. Back up and relax. We're going to do it simultaneously, and we're going to add the roll down. Arms are going to be up. We're going to roll down and bring our arm over to the right. Come back up into center. Same thing, but on the other side, we're going to open towards the left as we roll down and then back up. Roll down simultaneously, open towards the right and relax. Again, towards the left. Exhale, round your lower spine. Bring that arm towards the corner. We got 6 more. 5. Keep your abs engaged, hollow that belly button, keep your heels against the mat, and everything is happening from that belly. Last 2. Last one. And back over my toes. The next thing we're going to do is an arm series. Again, you don't need arm weights. Honestly, these exercises are just as hard without anything in your arms. We're going to do an arm series that we're going to repeat a few times over today. We're going to keep our arms in front. We're going to roll down just halfway, and we're going to open our arms, squeezing our shoulders into a fly. Now, I want to make sure that it's not my arms that come behind me. It's my shoulder blades that squeeze, and I bring my arms forwards. Nothing is happening from my hands. I'm not pushing from the back of my palms. I'm just squeezing my shoulder blades, expanding my chest, and then bringing them forwards. Literally really small. My arms never go past my back. 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last one. Squeeze those shoulders and forwards. We're going to do rows. Arms in front, same thing. We're going to pull our elbows back, squeezing our shoulders, expanding our chest, and then relax. You want to make sure that you're only going as far as you can squeeze your shoulders. The minute that I go further with my elbows, watch how my shoulders come forward. So I want to keep them back, and my elbows never go further than my body. So I'm bending, squeezing my shoulders, expanding my chest. 8, 7, exhale. Squeeze those armpits. Keep those elbows nice and tight. We got 2. Last one. And forwards. Lift up. Arms in front. We're going to roll back down. We're going to do bicep curls. You can either do them with your palm facing in If you want to do the outside of your bicep, you can just bring your thumb towards your shoulders. Watch how I'm keeping my elbows nice and still, extending my arm, and then as I bend, I'm thinking lifting my fingers up and over my elbow towards my shoulders. 8, 7, 6. Keep those shoulders out of the way. You want to squeeze those shoulder blades at the back so you can just move your arms without reaching back and forth here. Keep them stable. Last 2, last 1, and forwards. Relax. We got last 1. Bring our arms forward. We're going to roll down and arms up by our ears, back down again, and lower. As I bring my fingers up towards the ceiling, my shoulders stay down, so they're not by my ears, they're down and forwards. Arms come up as my shoulders go down my spine, keeping that length in between my ear and my shoulder. We got 4, 3, feel your abs, 3, last 2, hollow out that belly, last 1, back down. All right, we're gonna relax our hand weights, extend our legs, we're gonna roll down. All right, let's bend our knees. We're gonna keep our hands behind our head, and we're gonna go ahead with some abs. So I'm keeping my tailbone nice and flat. I'm pushing against my big toe and the heel of my feet as I lift my rib cage and back down. Exhaling, I lift, and I'm thinking about bringing my rib cage towards my hips. Exhale. We got 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that pelvis stable as you lift, push against your feet, and use those abs. You have 6 more. 5, 4, last 3, 2, last 1. We're going to stay here with our abs and do small pulses all the way to max. Ready? Exhale and back down halfway. Shoulders tap and back out. We got 10, 9, all the way to max. Not necessarily faster, just smaller range to max. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax back down. We're gonna go ahead and lift both legs up into tabletop. Still keeping our tailbone down flat against the mat. Same thing, we're gonna lift our rib cage towards our hips, exhaling. You got 5 more. Keep that tailbone stable. Don't bring the knees closer to your chest, ribs to hips. And 5. Last 2, last 1. We're going to stay here in small pulses all the way to max and back down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down with your legs. We're going to go ahead and extend our legs. We're going to do a 100, classic 100 from Pilates. We're going to reach our arms towards our toes, chin towards our chest. Let's actually use our hand weights. It'll help us keep us forwards. So grab your hand weights if you have them. If you don't, it's fine. We're going to squeeze our inner thighs together. We're going to lift our legs so that our back is flat against the mat. And we're just going to pump our arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and lower down. Sorry, not bend the knees, lower the legs. We're going to bring our chin towards our chest, reach towards your toes. We're going to lift our legs so our back is flat and pump our arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your legs and lower your head. Last 1. Bring our chin towards your chest, reach towards your toes, bring our legs up, flatten our back and start pumping for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs and lower the head. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring our arms up towards the ceiling, no weights. Chin towards your chest, we're gonna roll up. We're gonna bend our knees as we lift so that we can hollow that lower spine. As we roll down, we're gonna go ahead and lift one leg up into tabletop. Hold here, 6, 5, hollow that belly, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that foot and switch. Bring the right leg up, hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go ahead and do a pike. Ooh. Hold here with the knees, hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for another 6 if you can. You can extend. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs, reach towards your toes. We're going to do that same thing. Bend the knees. We're going to lower down. Lift one leg at a time. Then the other one we're going to hold here in our pike. We're going to grab our hand weights. Hold them in front of us. Hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If this is too much, bring your legs down, and we're going to do with our arms. Otherwise, keep your legs up in small flies. Small, small, and 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and forwards. Relax. Same thing, we're going to low down. One leg up, second leg up to join it. We're going to go ahead and do rows. 4, nice and small, squeeze open your chest. 3, remember if it's too much, lower your feet down onto the mat. Last 1, lower your feet, reach over. We're almost done, guys. Arms up, we're gonna lower down. One leg up, second leg up. We're gonna bring our arms up towards the ceiling. Woo! And 3, 2, last 1, lower down and reach. We're going to extend our legs, relax our weights, lower all the way down on our back. We're going to bring our arms by our side, bend our knees, and just do a shoulder bridge. We're going to push against our feet, articulating our pubic bone so it's facing our face. Our shoulders are down, our rib cage is down, and we're pushing against the palms of our hands. Back down, relax your back, 2 more. You're going to lift up one vertebrae at a time, pushing against your toes, your hands. Your rib cage is lower than your pubic bone, and back down. Last one, lift up, squeeze open your hips, and relax. We're going to go ahead and turn around onto our stomachs, extend your legs, and place your hands underneath your forehead. You're going to bend your left knee, and we're going to do glute isolation. So push against your pubic bone, lift up that knee, hold. And relax. We're going to open the knee out into diamond. Our foot's going to be rotated in, knee out, both hips down. Lift up that knee and engage the side of your glutes here. Hold. And relax. Let's switch legs. Bend the right. Lift it up, pushing against your pubic bone. Hold. And relax. We're going to open that knee out, foot rotated in, both hips down. Lift up that knee, hold. And relax. We're going to place our palms by our side, forearms down, forehead against the mat. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades, push off of our forearms, keeping our elbows down, lifting our chest, pushing against our pubic bone, and relax your head. Again, we're going to go ahead and lift up, push against your pubic bone, and relax. Last one, we're going to lift up. This time we're going to push against the pubic bone, lifting the hands and elbows. Hold. 6. Keep the feet down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your head. We're going to tuck the toes underneath our feet, push off of the palms of our hands into an all-fours position. Let's just do a quick shell stretch, rounding the lower spine. And relax. We're going to grab our hand weights. Let's just do one at a time. We'll keep the right arm down. And we're going to go ahead and open the left into a fly, squeezing our shoulder blade. As we open, make sure that you're not pushing from the back of your palm. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to go ahead and do a row. So the hand is going to come straight from the mat into that bent elbow. I'm squeezing open my shoulder here, keeping my hand underneath my elbow, and relax. Bend, relax, bend. Hi, cat. And bend that shoulder back, squeeze. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do a bicep curl. We're going to bring it up here, extend that arm, and bend. You can do it open with the palm as well, or you can pull your thumb. We got 6, 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, and relax. Let's switch arms. We're going to take that weight or nothing with the right, keeping that left down. We're going to open towards the side, squeezing our shoulder blade as we open for 4, 3, remember not to push from the back of your palm, 2, last 1, and relax. We're going to do a row straight from the mat. We're going to bend that elbow. Watch how my elbow never really passes my body. I'm keeping my hand underneath my elbow, and I'm pulling from opening that shoulder and that collarbone for 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and relax. We're going to do that bicep curl, soften up that left elbow. I'm going to bring it up, extend that arm, and start pulling towards your shoulder. Remember that you can do palm facing the shoulder or thumb for 6, 5, 4, 3, feel that delt, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to have both hands down against the mat, extend our legs up into a downward dog. We're going to go ahead and bend one knee, lift the heel, and switch. And lift, and lift. And as you lift one heel, you're going to go ahead and push that opposite heel down. Move up a little bit so you can see. My shoulders are away from my ears. I'm pushing down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to walk my feet out a little bit further into more of a plank, keeping my hands underneath my shoulders. I'm going to go ahead and bring my right knee towards my chest and back out. Left and out. Right and out. Left and out. And as I do so, I'm rounding my lower spine, bringing that knee in, not from the hip flexor, but from my lower abdominals. We're going to go faster in just a sec. In, nice and fast. Up, like running. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Lower your knees and shell stretch. Let's bring ourselves back onto all fours. We're going to extend our legs up into a downward dog. Push both heels down. We're going to walk our feet towards our hands. We're going to grab our hand weights and lift up one vertebrae at a time, all the way. We're going to separate our legs so that they're hip distance apart. We're going to bend down into a deadlift position. So I'm lowering my chest down towards the mat so that I'm parallel with the mat in my upper body. I'm bending my knees just a little, but I have even weight against my toes and heels. Let's go with the arms. We're going to go ahead and open out into a fly, squeezing the shoulders, and then closing. We got 10, 9, 8, last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, last 2, last 1, and relax. Let's lift all the way up, and back into that deadlift position. We're bringing our butt out, bending our knees. We're parallel with the mat. We're going to go ahead into our rows. We're going to pull our elbows back, opening our chest, expanding at our collarbone, bending our elbows. 4, 5. We got 5 more. Make sure that those hands, the wrists stay underneath the elbow so that I'm not bringing them here. I want to bring them 90 degrees and expanding from my chest. 2, 1, and lift all the way up. Relax. Back into that deadlift position. Bending your knees, parallel to the mat. We're going to go ahead and do our bicep curls. We're going to bring our arms into a diagonal, and then bicep curl. Remember, you can do palms towards your elbows. Try to keep your weight even on your feet. 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2, last 1, and lift back up. Last one, guys. We're going to go ahead into that deadlift position, and we're going to bring our arms up by our ears, keeping our shoulders down. So you want to keep a space in between your shoulders and ears. Arms come up. We got 6 more. 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, and relax. All right, we're going to go ahead into our glute series. Just going to quickly check the time here. We don't go too far over. All right. Good. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do our calves. We're going to keep our arms by our side. We're going to go ahead and lift up onto our toes, lifting up our heels. So the side view here is great because you can watch how I'm not going forwards here. I'm not pushing myself forwards, but I'm lifting up towards the ceiling, thinking about pressing against the palms of my feet and squeezing my calves at the back. I'm also squeezing my glutes and articulating my pelvis towards me, and then relax. We got 8 and 7. Think about sinking those toes into the mat, almost like it was sand, so that you can really feel the palms of your feet stay down and you don't hyperextend your ankles. We got 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. We're going to go ahead and do external rotation. Let's bring our arms up towards the ceiling, shoulders down, and we're going to go ahead and lift the same way. So our feet are external rotation. You really want to think about pressing down onto that big toe of both feet as you lift up. Think about growing from the tips of your fingers for 8, 7, 6. Remember to squeeze your glutes. 5, last 4, last 3, big toe sinking into the mat. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax your arms. We're going to bring our legs back into parallel, and we're going to go ahead and deadlift down towards our legs. So we're bringing our hands towards your toes as we bend our knees just slightly if it feels extended, but we're really keeping our upper body straight. As we lift up, it's not the legs that extend, it's my glutes that comes forward. It's super, super important. So as I come down, I'm thinking about reaching towards my toes. My knees bend only because my hamstrings are tight. And as I lift up, it's the butt that pushes forwards and extends the knees for me, rather than it looking like this. Okay? You don't want to do 2 different exercises. You want it to be the butt that lifts you up. We're going to go down, 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 and lift up. Down, 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 and lift up. We're going to add the arms. As we come down, as we lift up towards our chest. Down. Okay, this will help you remember to bring your pubic bone towards your hands as you lift up. We're articulating. 4, last 3, 3, last 2, 2, last 1, and back. We're going to go ahead and open our legs even wider. We're going to go ahead with a squat, keeping our hands by our chest, bending our knees. We're going to go ahead into our glutes and lift up, extending the legs down into your glutes, and then lift. 10. I'm keeping my knees over my ankles at all times. I'm thinking about lowering my chest so that I bend into the sides of my glutes. 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. We're going to stay here with the legs open. We're going to go ahead and bend into that right knee, and then back up. Bend into that left, and then back up. As we bend into the one knee, same thing, you're keeping that knee over the ankle and you're going backwards into that glute, and then lifting up, same thing as the squat. On each leg, you're pushing back, and then lift up into extension. The opposite leg is going to be extended. We're going to add our arms. As I bend towards the left, I'm going to go ahead and bring my right arm towards the left foot and the left arm towards the back, and then back into center. Other side. Bending that right, bringing that right hand towards the back, left hand towards my foot, and back into center. Down and center. Down and center. Center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3. Go towards that toe. Bring the opposite arm towards the back. Last one. And relax. We're going to go ahead and do arching. So same thing with the legs. We're just going to bring that opposite arm over our head into a side bend, bringing our rib cage towards the ceiling, and then back into center. Other side. The right arm, the opposite arm is going to come by our hips. Left arm over the head as I bend towards the right, and back into center. Bend towards the left, right arm comes over the head, left arm down, and center. Again. Center. Side bend. You're thinking about arching, bringing your rib cage. Feel those obliques working. We got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Remember, you can do this with no hand weights. We're going to bring both of those exercises together as we come into the right, and then we're going to go left. Thanks. And right, and left. We're almost done. We got a few more. And right. And down, up, down, up. We got 2 more. 2, up. Last one. We're going to stay here and reach that arm. Remember, it's a side bend, so you're reaching your arm towards the mat. And 3, 2, 1. Other side, and then we're done, guys. We're going to go over towards that left leg, left arm up, and then as we switch, that left arm comes over towards the right. And over. Bend. And over. It doesn't have to look beautiful. You're just going towards that left and then bending the right. Bring the hand over the head. Uniting those 2 exercises together. 3, 2. Last one, and we're going to go ahead and reach pulses. Remember that I'm arching my body, reaching towards the corner of the mat for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's reach towards your toes. Inhaling, exhale. Relax your hand weights if you have any, and then slowly lift up. And relax. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next Thursday.